Hello Ananda. Today we can start with the topic. First topic will be Introduction to Computer. This will be related to the MPCS first year students. These topics. First we can see what is the definition of the computer. First topic will be Introduction to Computer. First we need to see what is a computer. Computer is an electronic device operating under the control of instructions stored in its own memory that can accept the data. Means we are going to be inputting the data, process the data according to the specified rules, produce the information. Means producing means we are going to be displaying the output, and store the information for the future use. Where we are going to be storing? Here we are going to be using the memory to store the data. What is a computer? Computer is an electronic device. It can be input the data, process the data and display the data. That is the use of the computer. Next we can see the functionalities of a computer. Any digital computer carry 5 functions. What are the functions? Takes the data as an input, means we need to enter the data, means we are going to be entering the data into the system. Store the data, stores the data instructions in its memory and use them when we require. Means we are going to be passing some instructions and we are going to be storing the data. Next, process the data. Means suppose we have going to be calculating some mathematical expressions, that is the process, and converts into the useful information. Suppose 5 factorial we have given. What is the output? It should be displayed. Input we have given the 5 factorial. Next, storing. On the memory we are going to be storing. After that, processing. 5 factorial means it should be converted into data into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, like that. Then generate the output, means it should be generated by the output. Controls all the above steps, means it should be displayed. At last output will be 120. That is the use of the computer. What is the use of the computer? First we need to enter the data and we need to process the data, and we are going to be displaying the useful information. This is the introduction part of the computer. What is a computer? Computer is an electronic device operating under the control of instructions. Without instruction we cannot operate the system. Then store its own memory, means in RAM temporary memory is there. First time whatever data we have entered, where it should be stored? On the RAM. And accept the data, process the data according to the specified rules. After that, producing the information and storing the information for the future use. See here, in the future use, if you want to see that particular output, where we need to store? Here we are going to be using the secondary memory. We can see what is the primary memory, what is secondary memory later on. What are the functionalities of a computer? First we are going to be inputting the data and giving the instructions. Next, processing, generating output and controlling the above steps. See here, we have some diagram is there below. First we are going to be giving the data to the system. It should be processed and information will be retrieved. That is the use of the computer. Computer components. In the computer components, any kind of computer consists of how many components? 2 components. First one is the hardware, second one will be software. First we can see what is a hardware. Computer hardware is a collection of physical elements. Means physical means suppose we are going to be seeing in our house, what is the physical elements are there? TV, fan, like that. That are all objects we need to call it as a physical elements. In the computer also we have a physical elements. What are they? First CPU, monitor, mouse, keyboard, like that. These are all physical elements. That is called hardware. First we can see the definition of the hardware. Computer hardware is a collection of physical elements that consist of a computer system. Means it should be consisting on the system. CPU is there, mouse is there, keyboard, monitor, like that we have physical parts. Computer hardware refers to the physical parts or components of a computer, such as a monitor, mouse, keyboard, computer data storage, like that, pen drive or hard disk, chips. We have some more. It is available in the CPU. What is a hardware? Simply in single line, if you want to tell, means physical parts of a computer, we need to call it as a hardware. See here. This one is the speaker. Next, monitor. We can see one by one. First, monitor, this one. Next, system unit. This one is the system unit. Speakers is there. See here. This one is the one speaker. This one is the another speaker. Next, modem is there. Modem, what is the we can see what is the modem, how to use the modems also later on. Next, mouse is there. Next, printer. These are the physical parts of a computer. We need to call it as a what? Hardware. First, we can see the input devices. Whenever we want to enter the data into the system means must and should we need to require the input device. Suppose we are going to be using the Android mobiles. How to input the data? Through touch screen only. The touching of the screen only we are going to be operating our mobile. In the same manner, if you in the computer, if you want to enter the data, mainly which input device we are going to be using the keyboard. We can see one by one. First, input devices. Input device is any peripheral device, a piece of computer hardware equipment to provide the data and control the signals to information processing the system such as a computer or other information appliances. Means, what is the meaning of here? Whenever we need to enter the data means, first we need to connect the input device to our CPU. After that, we need to install the particular drivers of the that particular piece of here. Input device is any peripheral, a piece of computer hardware means keyboard is a piece of equipment. Then provide and control the signals means it should be controlled by the operating system and we are going to be entering the data. That is the use. Input device translate the data from form that is human understandable to one that computer can work with it. Means, what is the meaning of here? Whatever data we are going to be entering, system can directly accept that data? No. What is the meaning of here? Whatever data we are going to be entering, it should be converted into machine language. Again, to the user end, it should be displayed our language only. That is the input device can translate the data from form to form, the human understandable to one that the computer can work with. Means whatever work we are going to be performing to our end, it should be displayed in English language only, in the system language, on the memory. If you want to store, if you want to perform some action means it should be converted into which manner? Binary language. Next, we can see the examples of input devices. How many examples are there? First one is the keyboard. Mainly, without keyboard, we cannot enter the data. Numerical keypad. In the calculators, we are going to be using mainly numerical keypad. There we don't have a alphabetical keypad. Pointing device means it is mouse, remote control. In our home, whenever we need to operate the TV, how to operate? By using remote control. How it should be operated? Infrared lights is available. Through that we are going to be operating the remote control. Next, joystick, touch screen, scanner, graphics tablet, microphones, digital cameras, webcams, then light pens. These are all will be related to the input devices. In our college we have a webcams, like that means CC cameras. Next, examples of input devices. First one is the keyboard, second one mouse, microphones, touch screen, scanner, webcam, touchpads, MIDI keyboard. Next, graphic tablets, cameras, pen, input devices, video capture hardware means CC cameras, microphones, trackballs, barcode reader. In our supermarkets, whenever we need to purchase a product, in the billing section we have a barcode reader. Through that only they can scan the barcode and product name and item, number of units, everything it should be displayed. Price also it should be displayed by using barcode reader. Next, digital camera, joystick, gamepad, electronic whiteboard. These are all will be related to the input devices. Next one is the CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Means it is a brain of a computer. Means in the human we have a brain. Like that, every computer will have a Central Processing Unit. Without that, we cannot process the data. We cannot input the data also, we cannot process the data also, we cannot display the data also. That is the use of the central processing unit. We can see what is CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. CPU is a brain of a computer. It is responsible for all the functions and process regarding computer power. Means whenever we are going to be switch on we are going to be supplying the power and we are going to be booting the system, means automatically it should be started with operating system. CPU will perform all the functions, whatever it may be, whatever instructions through keyboard we have given, that instructions will be followed by the system. This is the CPU. Next, we can see what are the parts are there in CPU. The CPU comprises mainly 3 parts. How many parts are there in CPU? 3 parts. First one is the arithmetic logical unit. Means it executes all arithmetic and logical operations. Means addition, subtraction, and also we can, if you want to compare the data, also it should be operated by the arithmetic logic unit. Next, control unit. Controls and coordinate the computer components. Means it should be controlled by the which one? Components. What computer components means it should be controlled by the mouse, keyboard, and means suppose we are going to be entering the at a time 3 or more. If you want to execute the 3 or more programs at a time, means it should be controlled by the control unit. First we can see the control unit. Controls and coordinates the computer components. Read the code for the next instruction to be executed. Increment the program counter to points the next instruction. Read whatever data instruction requires from cells in a memory. Provide a necessary data to the ALU or registers. Next, if the instruction requires an ALU or specialized hardware to complete, means whenever we need to perform any specific calculations, the specific hardware need to connect to the system. Suppose we need to print the data on the paper. Which hardware we need to connect? Printer, like that. Next, tomorrow we can start with the memory. What is the memory? How many types of memories we have? Later on we can see. Thank you. Welcome.